Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to the Reverse Hive Mind. I'm your pal Sutherland. And guess what? More Lost Judgment today. So we're going to go ahead and check our text messages, as apparently we've got one from, surprise, surprise, Amasawa. Hey, Yagami-san, when you have the time, could you drop by the club room, please? There's something I want to tell you about the professor. Hey, we're making progress. Roger that. Yokai. So, that's good. We're still locked at 14% there. But hey, apparently, oh, there's one more club that they're going to tell us about. So apparently we're locked at Biker Gang still. So I need to level up my appeal still. Robotics Club is still locked. Okay, so let's mosey, as Cloud from Final Fantasy VII would say. We'll meander on back to the high school. Apparently Amasawa is chilling at the MRC. We'll drop by and be like, what other nonsense are you going to tell us about? But before we do that, I'm going to see if this Novarish guy wants to kick my ass. Oh, come on. Get up. Swear, these guys always are just stupid strong. BRB, pounding tuna and egg sandwiches. And a steam bun. Alright. Oh. Really? I just saw my health. Really? There we go. I was waiting for the mortal counter. I'll finish his ass off. Flashy piece of crap. I'll take that 50k. Thank you, thank you. Those guys are a tad on the difficult side. Anyway. Let's see. Yeah, so I think our next... Oh, I should have done that instead of the attack, but I just got excited. So next, when we get to 80k next, we'll get the EX boost, the XP boost. It'll just help. Because we want all the skills. So, into the spooky school we go. We'll see if Amasawa's here. We may not be able to do this until daytime. I'm not sure, but we'll swing by and see if Amasawa's still hanging out here after hours. Oh yeah, she's still here. Burning the midnight oil.
Yagami-san.
Thank you for coming, Yagami-san. So, what have you got this time? Ah, yes. Yagami-san, you live in Kamurocho, correct? I mean, you're quite accustomed to the city's nightlife?
Huh.
I guess you could say that. I do like going out for drinks. Wait, why are you asking me this? Not sure I'm getting it.
Well...
Right, so this time, I'd like you to go undercover at a girls' bar in Ichincho.
Huh?
Huh? A girls' bar? That's not exactly a place for the high school demographic. Why there of all places? There's a high likelihood that a certain girls' bar may hold some key information on the professor. What's she getting at? Well, let's find out. When you say girls' bar, you're talking about one of those shot bars where most of the staff are girls, right?
Yes.
That's right. It's apparently different than a hostess club, though I'm not sure I understand how. Well, for one, the girls don't sit next to you at girls' bars like they do at hostess clubs. They talk to you from across the counter. Wait, so what exactly is the difference? The distance between you and the girl. What difference does the distance make? Isn't it the same kind of service? Well, it's just... it's more exciting when you're closer to each other, you know? I guess, if that's how it is, then fine. I still don't really understand. Maybe I'll understand if you compare it to mysteries? Let's see. So if you had a casual, easy-to-solve mystery versus a deep, serious thriller, which would get your blood pumping more? Certainly the latter. So then a hostess club is more like a thriller? Well, sure, I guess that's how I'd put it.
I see.
I see. I understand completely now. Go touch grass, Amasawa. Just get some fresh air for like 5 minutes. Stop living, breathing the mystery detective thing. It'll still be there when you get back. Totally feel like she doesn't, but oh well. Yeah, seriously. Anyway, can you tell me more about the connection between the professor and the girls' bar in Ejincho?
Well...
So at the bar, there was this younger person who was ranting and raving about the professor. To make matters more interesting, that person was a student from Serio. A high schooler at a girls' bar? But they don't normally let you in if you're underage, right?
Yes.
Yes, but he somehow faked his age and got in. However, he let it slip that he's a student at Serio, and the school was promptly notified. What's the kid's name? That's the thing. His name doesn't appear in our directory. Apparently he gave a fake age and name. So what did he say about the professor? He specifically said he knew the identity of the professor.
Does that mean...
Wow, real subtle. You think he's telling the truth? Can't say for sure, but I can tell you that the student was accompanied by some thugs who called themselves the Neo Keihin gang.
I see.
That's so, huh? This is definitely no laughing matter.
Yes.
Indeed. They may very well know the professor's identity and simply let it slip out. Do you know who the student who leaked this info, or do you know who the student leaked this info to?
Yes.
I do. She's the most popular person at the girls' bar, in fact. Ask about that popular girl. Emily S. Mochizuki. Number one employee at Girls Bite. She grew up overseas. Her father's English and her mother's Japanese. Ah, so she's mixed. Can't we just ask her what that delinquent student said to her?
No.
Well, this girl, Mochizuki, she's particularly tight-lipped. She never reveals details of conversations between her and her customers. Well, I guess I'd do the same if I worked in a bar like that. But that just means getting this info out of her isn't going to be easy. Yes, but that's where you come in, Yagami-san. You're a city man who knows all about the pleasures of the evening. It's an interesting way of characterizing it. That's one heck of a way to phrase that.
So, to sum it up...
So, I essentially need to become a regular at the bar and get on the girl's good side so she spills the beans, right?
Yes.
Yes, precisely.
Please and thank you.
Yagami-san, I must rely on you once more. Unfortunately, I can't exactly enter since I'm underage.
Huh?
Why unfortunately? Did you want to try going undercover yourself? Maybe disguised as a girls' bar employee or something? Of course. I mean, who wouldn't find that exciting? Infiltrating the unknown world of adult nightlife?
Amasawa.
Amasawa, I'm glad to see you so curious, but don't go putting yourself into dangerous situations, got it? I'll try to keep that in mind. Yeah, she's too damn innocent to be putting yourself into a girls' bar like that. Anyway, out we go. So, let's see. Just looking around to see where the girls' bar is. I think this is it. Yep. Okay. So we'll definitely be doing that soon. I am going to drop by the motorcycle garage because it's right here. And see if we can get a death race in. Might as well. I was starting to get the hang of it a little bit. So I'd like to at least do some of it before I lose my touch, as it were. Okay, it looks like it's on the other side of the service road here. This is not what I wanted him to do. Please don't. Thank you, Yagami. Dude's killing me. It's like, let me jump over this thing you didn't want me to jump over. Alright. So we'll go in here. We'll enter the garage. And check out our sweet hog, as it were. So, yeah, let's head out for a death race and see how we do.
Yagamichi!
You got a race tonight, Yagamichi?
Yeah.
Of course. I want to get through them and race the rep. Man, Yagamichi, you're such a speedster now.
Yo!
Speaking of speed, Bakuan Ryoryu is supposed to be here today.
Does that mean?
That's one of the factions, right? What sort of guys are they? Well, there's Junpei Hanasaki-san, aka Bomber. He's that group's leader, and, well, he's totally insane.
Huh?
Insane how? And why Bomber?
Yeah?
Because whenever he rides, he throws bombs.
No way.
Wait, what? Really? Bombs? You know this is Japan, right? Well, they're technically fireworks, not bombs. See, he's the son of a fireworks maker who's been in the biz since the Edo era. In every single race, he pops off these wild explosives.
I see.
Well, I'm glad it's not bombs, but fireworks don't sound a lot better.
Hmm?
Huh? It's a Bakuan Ryoryu. Them, huh?
Hey, come on!
Hey, which guy got the special treatment from the rep to join? That's me. You? Damn. You sure got a set of cold dark eyes, man. Eyes of a killer. And you are?
Her name's Matatabi, one of Bomber's 4 kings!
Woo!
Unbelievable.
Huh? Matatabi-san?
Hmm?
What, you know him? Yeah, of course. Matatabi-san was born to be a biker. Even the really badass misfit kids would shut the hell up when he came around. Heard his first word wasn't mama or dada, it was wild.
That shook my shit up!
Well, that's got me nervous. So my first contestant is a dangerous one, huh? What was your name? Yagami? Hanasaki-san said I should take care of you today. I'll see what you can really do on the road.
Whoa!
I'm just gonna let that stand. I can't voice act that any better than he did. Just do the Ric Flair woo!
Let's roll.
Alright, cool.
Careful with those.
Okay. Calling BS on that. Oh, come on. Ah. Sir, this is a Wendy's. Ah, I missed. Damn it. Well, that was annoying. But of course that douchebag got one last shot in on me. So keep that in my back pocket. Alright. Coming around the corner. Get that boost. Let's go. That was easy money. So we got, looks like 10K, 860, and 2 minutes 40 for the race. Easy money.
Ha!
All right. No friggin' way.
Yagamichi!
Yagamichi, that was awesome. I'm always gonna be betting on you, Yagamichi. Yeah, you beat me. You got guts, man. Consider me one of your brothers from now on. There you go. Put some respect on that. Leadership guts level is at max.
Whoa! Now what? I heard from Suo we got ourselves a real smartass on board. Guess that's you. Oh shoot! That's Bomber-san!
So this guy's the leader of the Bakuo Rivalry.
Damn straight! The name's Junpei Hanasaki, and don't you forget it! Now feel the heat of the street's ticking time bomb! Oh! Boom! You like it when shit blows up in your face?
What the hell was that? Keep your fireworks to yourself,
Anyway,
man.
I figured I'd mosey on over and check out the new guy. Yagami, was it? You think you could take me?
Yeah, I need to beat you to get the Suo.
Well, tough titty, because it ain't that simple. See, I'm the type of fire starter who likes to put on a show. And if it's a death race we're talking, I only take on challengers who can give me some entertainment.
Entertainment?
So, every time Bomber-san races, his crew sets off hundreds of fireworks. Ones they craft traditionally by hand. Part of his claim to fame is leaving his opponents bewildered as he speeds past them with lights and explosions. But he'll only accept opponents who can give him a real challenge. Otherwise, it'd be a waste of time and effort. Yeah, what he said. Now allow me to burn that into your memory! Ah, damn, that's hot. It burns! Ah, my eyes!
Alright, so I'm dealing with the maniac
So you
here.
won't race just anybody. But if I take down your crew, will that prove I'm good enough?
Mayhaps. So, you really think you can take the heat, huh?
Just watch. You'll be in the hot seat soon enough.
Well, you've got my blood boiling.
Alright. Interesting. These guys look like cops.
Excuse me?
Excuse me, Yagami-san, right? You just recently joined Made in Heaven?
Hmm?
Huh? There's something I wanted to ask you. Do you have a moment? How does he know I joined Made in Heaven? Is he a cop? They look the part. Oh, no need to be alarmed. I'm not a cop. At least not anymore. Not anymore?
Nice to meet you.
I'm Kotaro Sayama. I'm with Biker Gang Prevention Group. What? I love the little air quote or whatever it said. Biker Gang Prevention Group?
Yes.
Yes, we're volunteers. We try to reform at-risk youths or particulars who participate in reckless motorcycling. Before I joined, I worked in the traffic division of the Kanagawa Police Department.
Pleasure's all mine.
And I'm Otsuki, the deputy representative and member of the prefectural assembly.
Excuse me.
Well, what can I do for you today? There's something I wanted to tell you about Made in Heaven. Instead of standing here and talking, why don't we go to a cafe? If you can spare the time, Yagami-san.
Please.
Sure, let's do that.
Apologies.
Sorry for just showing up out of the blue.
Excuse me.
How'd you know I joined Made in Heaven? I heard about you from Osama-kun and the others. I knew I had to come and meet you.
Does that mean...
You were in contact with those guys?
Yes.
Yes, the Biker Gang Prevention Group regularly makes contact with the youths in those gangs. It's one of our main activities. We learned about this group when we talked to Osama-kun and Haruna-kun the other day.
I see.
Okay, that explains it. Osama-kun said there was an incredibly skilled guy named Yagami-san who had joined them. When I heard that, I realized something. You're acting with the same intentions as we are. Huh?
Hmm?
And based on your reaction, I think I must be correct? Well, who can say? So you're still not going to show your cards. A biker gang prevention group. Don't know if I can trust them. Okay. Well, first off, could you tell me what sort of things your group actually does?
Oh, yes.
Yes, of course. This is a good opportunity. I should get some information out of him. Are you familiar with Made in Heaven?
Yes.
Yes, we've known about them for some time. 2 years, actually. Both the traffic division where I worked and the youth division of the Kanagawa Police. We all started watching them. That's a long time.
By the way,
Yes, and by the way, do you know about the first representative, Reiji Murasaki?
Yep.
I've heard the name. Supposedly he started the group, and it sounds like everyone really looked up to him.
yes.
Yes, and now he's a legend among the delinquent youth. Good old Murasaki. During my time in traffic, I faced off against him often, and I could see he had all the charisma he needed to recruit lots of kids. Some worshipped the guy, others hated him, but the one thing nobody could do was ignore him. Nobody could stay neutral, especially troubled teens. You know what they say, the opposite of love isn't hate, it's indifference. And yeah, with his larger-than-life personality, you either loved him or hated him. Eventually he died in an accident, right?
Yes.
Yes, about a year ago. It was while some patrols from the traffic division were chasing him, actually. He died instantly. Oh, so he got killed during a pursuit. That's too bad. Yeah, he should have pulled his bike over and stopped. No. Trying to flee from cops on a motorcycle, especially when they have, helicopters. You're just begging to be an organ donor at that point. After that, his good friend Masaru Akatsuka-kun became the second rep of Made in Heaven. This is him. I saw that guy at the gathering. He was the one who told off all those other underlings who thought they'd teach me a lesson. But those who didn't get along with Akatsuka left, until eventually Made in Heaven was split into 3 factions. Reiji Murasaki's charisma had always been the only glue holding it all together.
Yagami-san.
Yagami-san, tell me, what do you think these wild youths really want from us adults?
What?
Huh? What do they want from us? I believe that deep down they're not true rebels. They're just tired of adults who don't pay attention to them.
Huh.
You think it's an attention grab? Adolescent boys and girls are more or less believe that adults just don't get them. That's why they act out and make a scene, to get the grown-ups' attention. Motorcycle gangs are just the latest example of this.
From what I know.
They wear flashy clothes, kick up a ruckus. I think that's all because they just want people to see them.
I see.
Maybe you're right. That's why we have to face this problem. These kids are crying out for us to care about them. That's why I really don't want to reject them without giving them a chance. So I'm going to open a dialogue.
They're
Personally,
too soft.
I think Sayama-san's too much of an optimist. The bikers are all idiots. There's no way to reason with them. We need to get tough. If the police can't get a handle on it, then we should... Oh, then we should. Alright, let's ask why they haven't been cracking down. The cops never cracked down on Made in Heaven?
That's right.
Not since Reiji Murasaki died in the middle of the chase last year, the bastard. The public blamed the police for the death, and the traffic division was slammed with angry protests. So you backed off to avoid another incident in public scorn. Never mind that Murasaki was the one who created that whole situation in the first place by running. Reiji's accident showed me a side of the force that I had been blind to. It led me to turn in my badge and found the biker gang prevention group. To get at the root of the problem and talk to these kids. This reminds me of the Stand and Deliver episode of South Park. How do I reach these kids? A noble sentiment, but we're never gonna get through to these fools. What makes you think you can? Some kids don't get it, no matter how much logic you use. Honestly, they just need a good ass beating.
Otsuki-kun.
Otsuki-kun, they're human beings. Sayama-san and Otsuki-san seem to have very different ideas about this. And honestly, both could be equally legitimate. There are going to be some within this group that are just seeking attention and crying out for attention. And they want mom and dad to notice them, so they're acting out. Absolutely a valid idea. On the other flip of the coin, some of these guys, like our firework toting nutcase and the rest, yeah, they're probably beyond much in the way of rehabilitation at this point. Maybe they'd have to seriously have some sort of incident where they hit bottom, where they realize what they're doing is wrong, and turn themselves around. Culturally, it's a little bit different in Japan because it's more of a collectivist society than the U.S. But there are going to be some people that they're just not going to be able to reach no matter how hard they try. Because usually those people have to realize that they need help and want it for themselves first. Anyway, let's ask about Ghost.
By the way,
there's this guy in Made in Heaven I'm curious about. His name is Ghost. Oh, him. Now there's a problem child. Even compared to the other guys in Made in Heaven. He joined a bit randomly, just a few months before Suo-kun became the leader. He's a damn good racer. Aside from Suo-kun, nobody can beat him. He seems dangerous, like he wants to control things through violence instead of racing.
Yes.
Yes, sadly, I think he sees violence as his ticket to rising through the ranks of the Ijincho underworld. The underworld? Where'd that come from? In Ijincho, there are some groups you really don't want to get tangled up with, like the Geo Majul and the Seryu clan. Don't forget the Liu Mang, too. Best if they don't even know who you are. Yep, and any rush with the Neo Keihin gang is bound to get messy. Alright, that's all I wanted to ask. Sayama-san, thank you very much for the talk. I learned a lot from this. Good. Why don't we get going?
Yagami-san.
Yagami-san, I know it was a sudden request, but thank you for talking to me.
No.
No, thank you for giving me so much information. Do you intend to keep challenging Maidenhead members in races?
Yep.
Yeah, until I can beat Yuma Suo. Oh, so that's your plan. Then I think I can guess what you're really after. Well, I'll just leave that to your imagination. I'll talk with the traffic division and let them know I approve of all your actions. Huh? Why? I used to be the section chief, so I still have some influence in the division. If I ask them to turn a blind eye to your actions, you won't get arrested for violating any traffic laws.
Huh?
Really? You still have that much influence?
Yes.
Yes, I'm sure they'll agree. They haven't been successful in any of their efforts with Maiden Heaven anyway. I can't thank you enough. That's a load off my shoulders. Alright, Yagami-san. Please feel free to contact me at any time if there's trouble. Take care. The Biker Gang Prevention Group. Hope working together will lead to something. Yeah, and hopefully you know those bikers are watching you and it won't bite you in the ass. Okay. Well, that was an interesting turn of events. So we'll check our school diary. And apparently made some progress on the Biker Gang. And we still have to go to the girls' bar, which we're at 20% right now. And I do believe, yep, it appears everything else is locked except for the girls' bar. So in the next episode, that's where we'll be headed. So until then, please like, subscribe. Thanks for sticking with us as far as you have. And we'll catch you in the next episode.